Okay, continue. There are authorities who say, so I think this is the third opinion, but let's see. So far we covered two opinions. Let's summarize so we don't forget. So first opinion is a pouch. Let's say this thing is apple pie, right? Second thing is what the dough was, flour was mixed. As we said, if it was mixed with all of these juices, if it was mixed with honey, oil, milk, and other things, and these other things are discernible, so they this is the second opinion that this is a snack bread. Okay, but we said there are three opinions. Continue. There are authorities who say that such a bread is classed as a proper bread, unless it contains a great deal of spice or honey. Okay, so let's say there are authorities who say 31. Mishneh Berurah, there is if only mix in a little honey or milk when one kneaded the dough, the fact that one feels a taste of honey or milk does not disqualify the bread from being classed as a proper bread. So here's why Ashkenazim don't do that. It's according to this opinion. So Ashkenazi in this case trying to go in a stricter way, right? In stricter according, so trying to go according to all of the opinions, right? So even though some authorities, I'm not sure who are those authorities, but they say even if you add a little, right? Even a little honey, let's say, and you can taste the honey because honey is very like potent, right? You can taste it, but it's not enough. It's not a lot of honey. So in this case, they say it's a regular bread. So bread could be sweet. So that's Ashkenazic tradition. But Sephardic, as I said, even it's a little sweet. So I mean, it's a little lenient, but since Chacham was Rabbi said, so we can, of course, we can rely on it. Sephardim, Ashkenazim, no. Okay, continue. There are authorities who say that such a bread is classed as a proper bread, 32. Consequently, one must make the blessing Hamotzi over however small amount one eats. So if it's according to this opinion, right? So if let's say it has honey, but it's discernible, but it's not a lot, what a lot we're going to discuss, right? So in this case, he eat a little crumb, has to make hamotzi. Over however small amount one eats of it, and must likewise make the blessing for after the meal, if he ate as much as the olive bulk of it, right? So olive bulk, as it's exactly was our question, right? Or we said how much we have to say the blessing. Olive bulk is 1 ounce approximately. In accordance with the ruling of the proper bread. So that's it. So it's according to this opinion, it's not a snack bread, it's a regular bread. Unless, okay, here's a but, unless it contains a great deal of spice or honey. As in the case in which a good is known as a cakes, where the honey or spice almost the principal part of the mixture. So according to this opinion, just if bread is a little sweeter, right? It's still that does not make it a cake. So they say, well, like in order for the bread be like this snack bread, right? So it must have a lot of spices, not almost like in a cake. So I mean, nobody can make mistake between the cake and the bread, right? So Mishneh Berurah says, he comments on the piece where it says great deal of spice and honey. The Rema means by this that so much spice was mixed with it that it is resulted in a taste of the spice being more discernible than the taste of the flour. So, and it is true when you eat cake, many times it's so much sugar, so much other like all of the spices that you don't taste the flour. And of course, you buy the flour, but this taste of other ingredients very strong. Okay. Likewise, in the case of the honey, so it's actually we're now reading Rima. I apologize, and it says so. This is opinion. I mean, it's like in insertion of the Rima. So he actually explained the second opinion. It's a second opinion. It's not third opinion. So Rima is Ashkenazic authority. So 1 second. So they say the Rima means by this that so much spice was mixed with it that it resulted in the taste of the spice being more discernible than the taste of the flour. Okay, so very concentrated. Likewise, in the case of the honey, oil and milk, it is required that they should be greater part of the water and the water small. So basically, okay, we say that it must be greater part. So what is greater part? Is it 51%, right? Or it's 80 to 20%? Very good question, right? Part and water is a smaller part. If the liquid is mixed with the flour, since where this is the case, the taste is very strongly felt. Meaning that's what we must add this ingredients of the liquids during the process of kneading. So much so that they provide the principal taste of the mixture in a consequence, and the taste of the dough is secondary, right? So they have to add so much of these liquids, right? So it's this taste of the liquids is primary, and so much so that you don't even taste the dough. And it's not true with this pizza with and other Mizrachi roll, as they call it, right? Similarly, in the first example given by the Shulchan Aruch, the snack bread, there is a bread prepared by the filling pouch like dough with honey, etc. It is also necessary that there be so much filling that the taste is very strongly felt because of it. So our first case, as we said, about the pouch, right? About this apple pie, right? So Mishneh Berurah said even in the first case, in apple pie, so it must be so much filling, so the dough would be like saturated with this taste, which is I think it's always the case. I mean, it's always, but maybe there are exceptions. But okay, continue. The practice is in accordance with this opinion, meaning that it must be majority and it must be discernible. So, but with milk, I'm not sure how you can do. I'm not sure how you can discern the milk in a dough and you feel that there is actually the dough was kneaded with milk. I'm not sure. Okay, not sure how to do it. Okay. So continue. So the Rima says the practice is according actually with the first opinion, with this opinion. Commentary. For it is a customary to bake a bread with a little oil, right? They all add this olive oil or different oil, and spice, of course, salt and I don't know whatever they add. When preparing the dual loaves of bread, or which the blessing made on Shabbos or Yom Tov. So I mean, if you buy in the store, they put a lot of sugar in there. Okay. The Achronim and plus they add eggs and other ingredients. Right? The Achronim likewise agree that the halachic rule follows the decision of the Rima. Okay. So Mishneh Berurah is very clear what to do.